Okay, good to go. I'm back. Part 26, this should be. God, I can't believe it's been 26 parts. Twitch isn't telling me I'm on. Let me just check. I want to do that voice check. No, it just says I'm offline. Let's try this. This should fix it. God damn it. Nope, says I'm offline. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, wait, I see it. Hang on. I see it loading. It's playing an ad. Come on, load faster. Why the hell do I have ads on my own channel? I don't even monetize any of this. Hell, this is like a 40-second ad for Amazon Prime. Oh no, a Prime original. Okay, now it's working. Great. Alright, can confirm it is working. I'll just close you. You know what I didn't confirm? If the sound's working. Well, I'll find out later. What was I doing? You're done, you're done. Time limit, fish goal, fish goal, fish goal. I can easily do those. Yeah. Oh good, now it's working. Alright, how do I sound? Okay, got worried for a second because I was just silent. Alright, go. It's right here, so let's go here. Time limit and fish goal. I can easily do this. Still can't believe it. 26 fucking parts. This is probably gonna take like 30 something to just finish everything. And if you went back in time and told me at like part 1, hey Scrub, you're gonna be streaming this for about 36 parts, I wouldn't believe you. Absolutely would not believe you. But here I am. Part 26. I don't think there's any mimics, but I need the egg. So I've got some stories to tell this time. Not really many, but just a few. For now, since no one's here, just talk about what I usually do, and there's mimics here. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Wave 2 of the Final Fantasy Record Keeper crossover is here. We have a high score challenge. We all saw this coming. The prize is a pixelated Warrior of Light. Pretty much the same ability as Terra. Or Final Fantasy VI Terra. We also got a new challenge quest. You have to fight what looks like Gilgamesh, and then you have to fight what looks like Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. Like, you know, the big final battle Kefka, where Dancing Mad plays. They also got like a Game Boy version of Dancing Mad and Battle on the Bridge to play. So that was pretty cool. Never even realized it, because last week they had Union Cross where you have to fight a Gilgamesh as a group. And he's got like 20 million health, which isn't really that much, but... Basically, like, I had my sound off during Union Cross, and I had no idea he plays that theme song. Same for the challenge quest that we had last week. I had no idea that these songs play. Until I read it somewhere, and it's like, oh yeah, these songs play when you fight the Kefka lookalike and the Gilgamesh lookalike. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Also, the attacks they do are pretty fucking sick. But yeah, he easily got through the challenge, no problem. High score challenge, fuck it, I'll do it later. The score boosters on it though, absolutely horrendous. It's just like, why? To explain, the medal that you have a 0.6% chance of getting from the banner is the one that's worth the most. No wait, I don't need Sphere. Oh, this would have been such an easy hole to do. But I need fishing. Where's the fish? I think there's... no, nothing here. I think up there I can fish. Are you cheating? Define cheating. You know, like, did I hack all the good weapons or stuff? No. I'm at a point in the game where I'm just going back to the old dungeons. I can't fish here. Just to get all the medals again. Or not again, but just to get them. How am I supposed to fish when there's nothing for me to fish? Wait, I've pretty much beaten the game completely. Oh, I'm doing so much damage because the weapons are basically maxed out. Now, I will admit, I did technically cheat. There's this glitch you can do in the game that lets you duplicate stuff. So you can get, almost infinite money that way. Okay, I'm pretty sure the game isn't gonna let me fish here. It actually does let you fish here. That's interesting. And basically, I did that for many, many hours. Just to get enough money to buy all the gemstones in order to level up my weapon. Everything else I did legitimately well. Like, the actual damage is kind of legitimate. But yeah, I'm a rotten cheater. Not gonna lie. And remember when this was working really well? Like last week? I still don't know how the lure rod even works. You just have to just keep flicking the stick randomly and maybe a fish will bite it. Oh, like that. Okay, the fish is through the ground. That's interesting. I've always wanted a ground fish. Actually, I think there's some kind of manta ray that looks exactly like a rock from above, but it's actually a manta ray. Maybe I'll catch one of those. 50 centimeters. Oh, there's also, for some reason, this glitch here. Have you tried the Monica Dragonkin transformation? Oh, yeah, you mean, hang on. It's like cheating because you can spam your fireball without anyone getting close to you. You mean this thing? Yeah, I even leveled this one up to 76 for the trophy. I discovered it randomly. The frog one is also pretty good from what I've read, because you can poison them with the frog. But listen, I'll take any advantage with that, because the monster transform is one of the worst things in this game. Yeah, one more grip. But yeah, you can basically stun lock them, or almost stun lock them. I have been killed before. They just keep moving forward and won't give up, and eventually they do get me. Oh, this is gonna be small again. "36 centimeters. That's even worse. Alright, let me see. 66 centimeters or more. I think I'm getting low sizes because of the size of this pool. But yeah, in my opinion, the Dragon Transform one, probably the best one. Okay, this one's big. Based on how fast that's going up. Yep. Although I also recommend getting the bomb transformation. Reason being, you can use it for the floors where it's like items only. Detonating yourself with the bomb actually counts as using an item instead of a monster move. So, it's a good way to get bats in those floors. Other than that, I don't really know any other good transforms. Oh, one more thing. If you're gonna go for the trophy for the monster transform thing, or if you're gonna go for the trophy for like all medals, or if you're gonna go for trophies at all, I recommend getting all the pictures and ideas you can. Or actually not the ideas, but the scoops. Because once you get a high enough level, you get this thing, if I can... You get these two badges. I think one of them is at level 7, the other is level 8. This is like a sun badge, the other is the moon badge. One of them boosts your monster stats by a little bit. It's a little noticeable. And the other one boosts how long you can stay as a monster. So two really good ones to get. Oh yeah, and like I was saying, for some reason my fishing rod is glitched, I think, because I keep catching fish with this, but it doesn't get rid of the lure on the rod. So I think my rod's just messed up. Fish skull, I can do that. 49 centimeters. Oh, by the way, if you're trying to boost your damage on your weapon, good thing to use is the strategy where you utilize these abilities. Mainly the ability all the way on the right next to Abs Up, and the one next to it. Those are Darkness and Absorb. Basically what Darkness does is you lose part of your HP when you attack, but it boosts your damage by a good amount. Every single hit it boosts your damage, but you also lose HP. But with Absorb, because you're hitting so high, you're gonna get your HP back, so you're essentially losing nothing, but you're hitting more. I gotta hand it to you, though. You actually discovered randomly that the Dragon Transform is the best, because I would have never touched Monster Transform. I thought it was terrible. Well, it really is terrible. It just had more defense and more attack. More time is one. Or if the EXP required to level was a lot lower, it'd be better. Yeah, thought so too, because the first one you get is a skeleton. And the skeleton was so useless, but I wanted to try the dragon then. How far are you in the game so far? I don't want to spoil anything for you, unless you want it spoiled. But I don't think I have anything to spoil. I mean, I'm at the end of the game, just getting all the medals. You won't really see any story. Haven't gotten too far yet. I'm a bit further than the map you are in. Okay, so you got a ways to go. Give you advice. If you're kind of okay with a little bit of cheating. In the mountains where the bird picks you up after a dungeon. Oh, that's Balance Valley. Yeah, you're right after this one. I'll give you a little advice. After Balance Valley, you're gonna have another dungeon after that, where you go into these caves. When you reach the end of that dungeon, you should be able to get the lure rod. And then, well actually no, not get the lure rod. You should have unlocked Finny Frenzy at that point, when you get to the end of that next dungeon. Finny Frenzy is basically like a fish race kind of thing. And if you manage to come in first place in any of them, like even the beginner ones, then you can recruit this character called Olive, or Olivia, something. And once you recruit her, you can buy these lures, which are used for the lure rod. And there's like this item duplication that happens with it. To show you what it's like, let's say I equip this, and like right now it says I have 39 of these, plus 1, so that'd be 40. So if you keep doing this, switch to any other character and just keep equipping, it'll keep adding it here, and then you can remove it, and now I've just duplicated 10 of these. So by doing that, you can just keep selling them back, and you get about 150 every time you sell back. So if you keep duplicating enough, you can basically get infinite money. It takes a long time to do it though. It's pretty slow. It would make the game a lot more boring, wouldn't it? I just one-shot everything. That's true. When I first played this as a kid, like 8 years ago, I did cheat and give myself like all the strongest weapons at like 999 stats. Just to breeze through the game. Still ended up dying several times due to misunderstanding a few things, but yeah, it wasn't really that fun. This was a lot more fun. Think about duplicating the revival powder, or the repair powder. Unfortunately, the glitch only works for I know there's one where you can duplicate your fish, but other than that, the glitch only works for the lures. There's something else you can do to duplicate your fish, but I don't remember where it is. And you know, technically speaking, you can actually legitimately get infinite money at that point. At some point in Chapter 4, you should be able to create the idea for the Falcon Speeder Club. And basically, the materials needed to make it cost about 100 Gilda, but you sell back the Falcon at 200, so you can basically use that to get infinite money. It'll take a long time to do, but you can use that. And it's legitimate. It's in the game. This fish just aren't biting. Gotta go though, bye, have a nice day. Oh, have a nice stream. Thanks. I'm gonna probably butcher your name right now, but 1220 Thanks, 1220 And I hope you enjoy this game too. It's pretty fun. Good story, good gameplay. Minus monster transform, that thing sucks. It's nighttime. I've been fishing for 8 hours. Technically speaking, it has been about 8 hours in the game time. I wonder if fish sleep. Maybe that's why they're not coming here. Can fish sleep? They probably just float still. That's fish sleeping. I think that's fish sleeping. Oh well, what else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, so back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. One thing that I really want to talk about. So we got these new monthly gem quests a few weeks ago. And it's basically for the whole month we have these gem quests. 5 quests to get a certain number of gems. Used to evolve your Keyblades further. It used to be like 1 gem quest a week, but now they just bunched them all together and added some more for the whole month. For this month, the 4th level was fucking hard, but after that, I thought the 4th level was bad. The 5th one was even worse. You go up and you fight 3 of these massive spiders, which is insane. They have like over 1,000 health bars each. Not combined, each. They also have a hit counter on them. Actually, not a hit counter, a turn counter on them. This definitely feels like it's over 50 centimeters. Holy crap, like when I saw that level, I just went like, oh shit. Are you serious? 3 of these massive spiders? I sure as hell can't do it right now in any single way. Hey, 61. Oh, I have 505. Okay, luck, strength, resilience, more luck. Okay, I think next floor is where we gotta do some more Spheda. Ugh. Oh, I didn't tell him to equip this Spheda club. This is probably the best Spheda club in the game, in my opinion. I say that, having never used any other Spheda club, but this is my favorite. Yeah, we've got... oh, fishing there, fishing there. Okay, so that's not bad. Fishing and Spheda and fish. Okay, I can do that. I'll take whichever one, I don't care. Let's see, 50 centimeters. I can do that. Oh, let me just throw this over there. Okay, fishing goal. That's the goal for this floor. How does it feel? You're the one being shot now. I'd make a school shooter joke, but I think it's too soon for that. I really don't get the lure rod. How does it work? You just keep moving in random directions and it just works. Oh well. Not gonna question it though, as long as it's working. Somewhat. I wish the game would, like, explain what the stats do though. Like, grip. It just has to feel right. What does that mean? I get strength. Strength is probably when you hold down X to pull it in. It probably gets pulled in quicker. Resilience is probably how far, like when you... wait, strength. One of them have to determine like how much the bar goes up and down. How much it can take before the line breaks. So strength and resilience probably have something to do with that. It's probably both of them that apply to there. Flight, it actually says it's how far it can go, so it's 3. Luck, it just says catch bigger fish, fine. But then it's grip. It just has to feel right. What does that even mean? Hey there, Todd Shepard, 88. What's up is I'm wondering how fishing works. Love this game. I love it too. I didn't like it at first, but having replayed it, I really like it. Although I didn't like it at first, because I was a dumb kid when I played this, like, 8 years ago.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Been streaming the first one all week. Oh, really? How far are you up to? I already streamed the first one, twice, actually. Once, it was the first actual thing I've streamed. And the second time, it was when I got the combo pack with this game and the other one, Dark Cloud 2. The castle. There's like 4 castles in Dark Cloud 2. Hang on. No, in Dark Cloud 1. Dark Heaven's Castle or Demon Shaft? Cause, if you're on Demon Shaft, good luck, man. Good luck with Demon Shaft. Dark Heaven Castle. Alright. All I can say is, I hope you've leveled up all of your characters. Or at least have a synth spear that you can transfer to all of your characters. Just saying. You'll know why when you get there. But no, Dark Cloud 1 was really good. It was one of my favorites. I remember playing it as a kid many years ago. It's like one of the first PS2 games I played. Yeah, I hit a wall going to grind some levels out. I recommend... I think it was back floor 17 in Shipwreck. Or back floor 10 in Wise Owl Forest. Basically, the enemies in the back floors there give an enormous amount of abs. And I really mean enormous. It's a huge amount. They both give the same. It's... I think it's like 32 abs per kill, or higher. Found someone who's streaming the best game of all time. Okay, I just want to address something. I've been streaming this. This is part 26 of me streaming this. This is on PS4. I had this on PS2, but I thought it's better to stream this on PS4. This is part 26 of me streaming this. Within 26 parts, I think only one person has ever come here to, or who isn't, like, already someone that I know. And all of a sudden today, like, 4 different people have come here already. Is today, like, National Dark Cloud 2 Day, and I'm not aware of it? Yeah, I'm just glad you guys are coming, like, today and not about 20 parts ago. When, I kept dying over and over again in those specific dungeons. But yeah, like I was saying, Todd Shepard, back floor 17, I believe, is the one in Shipwreck that gives you, like, the enormous amount of abs. You just take the right time for someone to look. I knew trying to get all the medals in this game would be a good idea. Meeting a bunch of new people now. So, you guys really like this game, huh? When have you guys played it before? Also, don't mind the tapping, it's just me clicking the analog stick to get this to work. It doesn't seem to be working, though. Hit you up with that follow, buddy, thanks. Although I don't really stream that often anymore because of college. But thanks anyway, I really appreciate it. No follow sound feels bad, man. Hilarious. No fish either. Feels bad, man. Oh, alright, there we go. Feels good, man, now. I also don't remember how much I need the fish to be, but this feels like it's gonna be huge. Last time I played Dark Cloud 2 was a while ago. Oh, by the way, since you said you're... No, wait. Oh, that was the other guy who came here. He said he was in Balance Valley, or he's already there. I wanted to warn him that there's this glitch in the game where you lose about 3 Fruit of Edens in Balance Valley if you don't get the chest before, like, a certain point. And at that point, it's just lost forever. Oh well. Okay, 92. Last time I played Dark Cloud, or Dark Chronicle 2, I was a child. Yeah, same here. Let's level you up. Strength would be nice. If I remember correctly, I probably don't actually, but all I remember was, as a kid, when I had a PS2, I got this action replay for the PS2. It's like this little stick that you stick in your PS2 and it gets you like all these cheat codes. Well, one of my favorite games as a kid was Dark Cloud 1, so I start looking for it in the cheat list, and I don't see it, but then I see Dark Cloud 2, and I'm like, there's a Dark Cloud 2? And yeah, at that point, I decided to look it up online, because that's when the internet was around. I think I looked it up on eBay, or... I don't think Amazon was really like that prevalent at the time, but looked it up on eBay, and apparently there was a Dark Cloud 2 that came out, and I had no idea. So then, go to GameStop with my dad, and I think we drove to like 2 different GameStops, because the first one I went to didn't have any. Because it was either like really rare, or really sold out, or they didn't really care stocking the shelves with it. And eventually, like, the last GameStop we went to, they had only 1 copy of it left, and I got it. What is this handgun? I don't know. It's basically some gun with a big orange ball attached to it. But hey, it shoots lasers. I'm a miner with a gun that shoots lasers, so you know this is a good game. But yeah, after that point, I spent pretty much the rest of the summer playing Dark Cloud 2 with cheats on from the action replay. And I remember at that point, my parents didn't let me stay home alone, because I was young. So I stayed home at my grandma's every day in summer, because it was like summer vacation. You don't really have an internship or a job to do when you're like 10. So I stayed at my grandma's, and every now and then she would also give me like these mini powdered donuts. I clearly remember they were like mini powdered donuts, and I loved eating those. And I specifically remember eating those while in Balance Valley in this game. Other things I remember from this game, I remember, well, how far are you guys? Because I don't want to spoil anything if you don't want it. But, there was this part in the game where it's like, oh, don't let this person die. And I'm like, alright, whatever. And I killed the person by accident. And then the game just went game over. And I'm like, are you serious? And I lost about 4 hours of progress because I had no idea you can, like, kill the person and then get a game over that way. And I'm like, are you really? And there went 4 hours of progress, and I was very salty. I gotta go back to work. Catch you later. If you swing by my channel, I'm streaming Dark Cloud again. Yeah, I'll try to drop by. I have time. I'm getting to that point in college where they just start piling everything on within a single week, or within 2 weeks. I already have a coding assignment due tomorrow, another one on the weekend, a math exam on Tuesday.
That takes care of you guys.
Okay. So a neat little trick here. I'll just show it off because I can. It's right here. When you get something like this, and you're far away enough, and this is a pretty good distance, actually. Work in the evening? No, I don't have enough time in the evening to work. But when you get a Spheda shot like this, try to hit it just a little bit and then top spin. What'll happen is it'll bounce and then it'll just move forward a lot faster. It's a great way to get these Spheda shots. If you're even interested in doing it, by the way. Because I, for one, if it wasn't for the trophy to get all the medals, I would absolutely skip doing all the Spheda. I just hated Spheda as a kid. It just annoyed me so much. Reason being, also because I was a dumb kid. Me having... Oh, hey there, Nightblade. Thanks for the clip. Me having the cheats for all the weapons and maxing out their stats automatically. The dumb kid I was. I maxed out my Spheda stats on the club and built it up to whatever it was at the maximum. And you get the Albatross when it's built up to the max. The Albatross is only to be used by expert Spheda players. Based on just... Oh man, like... It's really for expert players only. I'm doing pretty good, Nightblade. Like 4 random people showed up that I've never seen here before. And they all love Dark Cloud too. Man, streaming this for 26 parts was a really good idea. Yeah, it was pretty much like that. And the Albatross is the weapon. It's just unbelievable. Like, it's really for expert players. And because I was a dumb kid, I was absolutely not an expert player. I fucked up every single shot, every single time. Because that was the only club I had. And I thought, like, this is the highest level one. In kid logic, this is the highest level club in the game. This has to be the best. There's no better one than this. Absolutely wrong. The Swan was the best one in the game that you get very early on. But yeah, the Albatross, when you hit it with the... when you hit it correctly, it goes extremely far. Not to mention the trick shots you do with it, curved very much. The room for error on the Albatross, non-existent. You need to get it exactly in the middle.
Which shall it be? Very
I don't care. Oh, I care. Thanks. So yeah, don't get the Albatross. Swan, best Spheda club in the game. What the hell? So how are you doing, Nightblade? I saw the clips you sent me. They were pretty hilarious. That's really a cool idea, to do a poll before every world in Kingdom Hearts 2 for what drive form to use. Decided to drop off for a bit. I got a few other things to do before bedtime today. Alright, thanks for coming. And thanks for the clips. They were pretty good. Probably gonna watch that stream because I'm interested in what he had to be, what everyone put him up against. Maybe I'll drop by later.
That takes care of you
I'm only gonna stream for another hour, so you'd probably better get your rest. Okay, for this floor we have Spheda. Fuck this. I'm gonna mess this up. Absolutely. Actually, hang on. It needs to go... Of course they put this fucking tree in my way. I think I might be able to do this without going past the walls. I just have to power this correctly. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Oh, are you kidding me? I forgot about these things here. Okay, this won't end well. This absolutely will not end well. Unless I just hit it very high up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Are you kidding me? It didn't even... Thought it would change to red, but I guess not. But I think I can still do this. Hey, come here. Yes. I can do this. Hang on. Oh yeah, I can absolutely do this. Okay. Got it. I got lucky. It was one of those shots where you didn't have to go through the forest. Yeah, pretty much every world in Dark Cloud 2 has a certain gimmick with their Sphera. Oh good, 3 gift capsules that I don't need. For instance, the gimmick in this world, it's... when you shoot your Sphera ball, it can go through, like, the edges up here, through the forest area. It's completely open, and you can jump from, like, section to section with the shot. I'm back, baby. Hey there, Marco. You just missed, like, 8 other people that were here. Oh, and Nightblade. Nightblade went to sleep. The snow fucked me for 2 weeks. It's been very warm where I've been for 2 weeks. Well, it's been fluctuating. You know what I just realized? Oh, there was no fishing that floor. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. That floor, hang on, this floor had fishing. Whoops. Fuck me. I got Sephiroth EX2. The regular or the fake one? You know, the one for trait rerolls. Got the lowest guild. Who cares? You actually got it. The Kai one. Yeah, I can't believe... Well, actually, I can believe it. First tier 8, another Sephiroth medal. Come on, like, why call it, like, why call it Sephiroth EX Kai? Call it, like, Sephiroth EX Plus, or Illustrated Sephiroth, or HD Sephiroth EX. They're really out of naming ideas. Can I first person this? Shitty damage, amazing buff. Is it really bad? I thought the buff, or not the buff, the range for its multiplier was like 4.6.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Hey, thanks, dude. 7 more trophies and got Persona 5 Platinum. Nice. I'm working on my Platinum for here. There's still a lot to do. Oh, I didn't get to tell my story when Nightblade got here. I had a pretty funny story I wanted to tell him. It's 1.4 million per hit, just 3 hits. It's not that bad. You need to think of it like this, Marco. Imagine, on Fairy Stars, you got HD Nominate 2, Sephiroth EX2, and then key art, whatever the fuck, that was green. My Terra does 2.3 and he does 4. Maybe you have some boosters. Or maybe it's because you're using Xion EX instead of Kairi EX? Yeah, Bond. I don't remember the key art names. All I know is they make BBS when you put them together. No, only 10%. It's a lot, though. Yeah, I really expected Sephiroth, some kind of Sephiroth, to be the next Tier 8, but I didn't really expect it to be this lame named Sephiroth that looks fucking cool, but less cool than the other Sephiroth with the glowing blue blade. Here's the thing, though. You know what this means, Marco? We got a EX Kai. Oh man, Kairi EX Kai. Kai EX Kai. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm ready. By the way, 230% guilt, 80% boosters, and 30% Terra boost. 340% guilt on a medal is max right now. Everything by 8 up and down. Man. You just know it's gonna be fucking insanely broken. Oh well, you want to hear my funny story, Marco? Since Night played left before I could remember to tell him.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Max HP recovery, 1 million pet points. Infinite gauge, restores so many trait slots. I'll tell you one of my own too. I don't need to do this. Okay, so here's my story. We got 6 Fs in a week, dab. Marco's going places. Not anywhere I would want to go, but there's still places. So he's going there. But anyway, here's my story. So I had lab on Tuesday, which is why I couldn't stream. So physics lab. In my lab class, we basically have to download the file from like the website for the college. And then we had to look at the PowerPoint and do the lab, etc., etc. And there's computers in the lab because you need to do some things on them. And while using the computer, I noticed mine was on. These computers are different than the other college computers because these computers only have one kind of sign-in ID, which is like just student and then like keyboard for the password, and that's it. So it was left on when I came in, and I decided like, well, I sent myself the PDF, so I better just go to my Gmail and just get it there. And I went to my Gmail. Before I could even go to my Gmail, I noticed, like, because I always check every now and then, did anyone forget to sign out of their Gmail? Because it does happen every now and then. And it wasn't that they forgot to sign out. They saved their password and their login. Add you on Gmail. Marco, please. And they forgot to sign out. I know, it's not that they didn't sign out. They just saved their password and their login on their Gmail. So if you just click, and then you can select their name, and then it automatically fills in their password. So I'm like, well, I might as well go on their Gmails. just go on there, and we found some stuff there. There was like 8 different emails from YouPorn. There was other emails from Amazon, other stuff from the college, something called like Bitnami, another thing that had some programming stuff on there. But yeah, all the YouPorn email was starred, so my friend and I had a good laugh. We didn't decide to snoop further. We just looked at it and we're like, this is what is in his email. We didn't click on anything. We just saw the titles of it, but that's it. Seems awfully familiar for spelling. Yeah, a lot of YouPorn stuff. A lot of porn. I did him a favor. I signed out. Then I had to sign back in because I remember Google gives you this email if anyone signs into your account from a different location. So like, well, the guy will probably be really, like, really anxious or afraid if he finds out that someone else went on his email. So I'll just delete it for him. He'd probably be worried sick, like, holy crap, what do they know my YouPorn and my Amazon passwords? And I just went back on his email, deleted the email that someone signed in, and just signed out for him, and then I removed his account from the Gmail, where basically now he can't just like click on his name and then it'll fill in his password. He actually has to type it in now. So you're welcome, guy. And no, I didn't look through your porn. Now this also got me thinking, who pays for porn? There's so much of it online for free, why pay? Although, I think some benefits that come are, I think, higher quality if you have like niche kind of interests. Oh well. But okay, here's the better question. Who uses their actual Gmail for their porn? Doesn't seem right. And why would you even sign in and not sign out of it? Or not even hide it in any folder at all. It's just there. You can just see it. It's there. I mean, you'd have to click on the email to know what it's about, but it says it's from a site called YouPorn. So yeah, but I'm looking out for you, guy. I signed you out. I also don't remember your name, and well, I remember what it starts with, but I don't want to say your name, so I'll keep it quiet for you. But imagine how much you could have fucked with him if you like sent him an email to yourself and it's like, I know what you're hiding. I know what you did last summer. I'm not that sadistic. I'm way more sadistic than that. You know what I do? As soon as I go on their Gmail, log on to their YouTube, and subscribe to me. Yep. That's what you get. Learn to unsubscribe. Oh wait, learn to sign out of your email, or else you're gonna get a subscription to my YouTube channel. Doing some Walking Dead right now on my PS4. Which one, the Telltale one or the actual one? Thick. Something was thick, but it wasn't. Well, just something. What was the goal for this for? Was it just fishing? Good. Thank God I did all this feeder. Thanks me from last week who did all this feeder here. Dead. So yeah, please, if you're gonna sign into your email, never click for it to remember your email. And then Google does this thing where after you sign into the Gmail, it'll remember what your actual Gmail is, but it won't remember the password unless you saved it. Remove your account from there. They can easily try to find your password that way.
Shall it be? Very good.
Or they'll at least have access to your email. It's happened to me before. Someone used my email, and I got a message from it, and they called it like ratting out, and then like they named it the name of my email. And we're gonna rat out my email. Coincidentally, actually, what happened was they didn't do anything with it. They just like had it on Snapchat, and eventually the account just got deleted by the person. One of their friends actually knew it was them, because I remember going on there, because I could actually go on there and check out their Snapchat because they used my email. Or at least just look at it, and it's like one of their conversations with a friend was like, "Lol, what is this?" And he's like, just doing a thing, and that's it. They never really did anything with my email. They just used it for Snapchat, and then after a while, just deleted it. So I'm guessing they had access to all my emails, but then they decided not to do anything. Interestingly enough, the same week that happened was the same week that my pet bird died. So I'm assuming they read the emails that I sent between me and someone else about going to the vet and what could possibly be wrong with my bird and so on. Let's see if this works. So they probably, I hope they felt bad for me, and that's why they didn't. Dude, perfect. Actually, not so perfect, but it's getting there. Where am I going? That way. I don't want to shoot too hard, because it'll probably, like... It bounces off a lot here. This is good. I can do this. You know what I just realized? I don't even have to do this, you know. I fucking finished already. I'm dumb. Good old fuck him up times. I remember that dick who hacked my Facebook. Good old fuck him up times. The stuff me and my cousin did to his stuff is hilarious. I didn't even know you found his stuff. Might as well improve my skills, I guess. But yeah, they never did anything to my email. They just had it. They changed my password, signed everything out, and now I have like a two-step verification. I don't know if they had it back then, but I added it now. So if anyone signs into my Gmail from a different location, then it sends a message to my phone. It's like, click the same number that appears as the person who's trying to log in. Don't go anywhere, you idiot. I need to still fish. Yeah, I don't remember. How did you find his stuff? Oh yeah, this is a good-looking pond. We're gonna catch some fish. You know what you call a fish without an eye? A fish. Yeah. We found his IP address and did some stuff, some nice things. Oh my god, this is small. This is very small. You probably took a picture of some buff, muscular guy fucking some other guy with a big cock, and you put your face on the guy fucking the other guy. On the other guy's face, you put his face. And you made that his screensaver. Did that really happen, or was that a dream I had? Oh wait, no, that was from a movie. Why him? That was funny. It's like this big-ass Hydra with 8 dicks came out and started fucking the guy who was trying to hack him. Good times. 45. Give me that grip. It has to feel just right. Oh, what was your story, Marco? Didn't you say you had one? Oh, the 6 Fs, that's it. Man, even your story was an F. For fantastic. It wasn't like my story, though. My story was a WTF. Wow, that's fantastic. My physics teacher always used that joke. Fuck! This thing is huge. Look at how fast this is going up. I'm barely tapping it. This is massive. This is like a porn star fish that I'm catching right now. Explains why it's so massive. Great, I'm gonna be stuck here for like 2 minutes now trying to reel this in. Is this how fishing works in real life? When you get a massive fish? Does the strength, how strong you are really matter when you fish? Or is it just how fast you can reel it in? Or does the strength determine how much you can reel it in? All I just see is no and yes. Yeah, strength determines how fast you can reel it in. So if you get like a massive fish and you're scrawny like me, you're pretty much fucked, right? Yeah, that's probably another reason why I'll never fish in real life. I'm fucking weak. It's like Baron Garayan's size. What the hell? To those unfamiliar, Baron Garayan is the largest fish in the game. Worth the most fish points as well, and the heaviest. God, this thing is huge. I'm keeping this one. Actually, I don't think I need to. I can just catch 2 more Baron Garayans and I'll be fine. For the fish contest. The weighing contest, anyway. Wow, that's fucking huge. The thing is huger than... It's as big as me. Like a midget compared to this fish. 101 centimeter gobbler. Might as well just put it in here. How huge is this? It's actually not that huge. Gobbler. The Baron Garayans, though, these things are massive, and they weigh so much. Alright, are you proud of me now, game? Are you proud of me now? You're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. You're not done! Why didn't I do this? I think I was dumb and I forgot to do the fishing there. So I'm gonna go with that. Why is Fortnite hard? I don't know, I've never played Fortnite. I die in 1 second. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2 Critical Level 1. How tough are you? I'll have you know I lasted 10 whole seconds in that battle. I think you're more fitted for that place. Can't see it right now, but I'm pointing at Weenie Hut Juniors. Go play on beginner, like the weenie you are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was dumb and I killed everything, but then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna leave. I didn't even fish. No, wait, maybe I did fish, but I thought I got the medal and then I left. That's probably what happened. No? Oh, that's a big-ass rock. I thought that was another thing. Oh, 5 chests, huh? Let me think, what other story do I have? Trying to think. There was one that I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it is now. Yeah, I just can't remember it. I know there was one that I wanted to say, but I don't remember now. Oh well. Is that you're gay? Please, Marco. I'm bi. Lingual. Oh, another news, my jaw no longer hurts. It healed up on Saturday. I'm 100th in my country in cock. Yeah. Oh, Clash of Clans. Yeah. Clash of Cocks. Do they call it cock or do they call it COC instead? Yeah, I was in here last 3 streams, so I don't know about your jaw. Feels good, man. It feels better, man. Yeah, so to tell you what happened. Came home one day and I started eating my sandwich. And then for some reason, like, my jaw just started hurting a lot. Like, on the right side of my jaw, I think I pulled a muscle somehow while eating. I don't know how, but it just happened. And it was hurting a lot. Like, biting didn't even feel normal, and it's like part of the right side went numb. But yeah, it was on Tuesday that happened, so by Saturday I was fine. Oh good, I'm right here. Perfect place to fish. COC, not cock.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
You think chicken farmers ever make that joke? Where they're like, I have a bunch of cocks. Man, you should have seen those cocks today. They were all over the place. Oh, I'm an immature 21-year-old man. Kill me. Should probably level this up too. Grip, strength. Come on. Fight it. And I'm trying to think, what was that story that I wanted to say? I really don't remember what it is. Probably remember, like, after the stream. Man, I really want to watch that video now. Nightblade sent me some clips that he made of Bizkit doing Kingdom Hearts 2 at crit level 1. I think it was crit level 1. But it must have been crit level 1. But they decide, like, he has a poll before he goes to every world, and they decide what form he has, or what form he has to use for the entirety of that world. I got to see some of it. I beat Kingdom Hearts on crit level, and it was easy. Alright, Marco, tell me more about Beginner. I'm joking. Good job. It's a real pain in the ass when you're dumb like me and can't really understand Kingdom Hearts 2. And just keep dying over and over and over again on crit level 1. And on the OG PS2. Now I know you're lying, because crit level 1 did not exist for Kingdom Hearts 2 on the OG PS2. Not unless you play the Japanese version. That one, boy, I have good reflexes. It's coming from the person who dies in 1 second on Fortnite. KH2FM with English patch. That existed back then? Thought that was a myth. Come on, fish, bite! Bite my fucking lord. Maybe if I go to this side. Oh, this is too small. This is absolutely too small. Come on, a little bit more. Almost there. 69 centimeters. Oh, it was good enough. I guess since I put so much on strength and resilience, it's pretty good. I'll put some more on there. Okay, I now have every single medal in this place. Should anyway. Yeah. Good. Alright, this place is officially done. First dungeon's done, Balance Valley's done, so we're 3 dungeons down. Oh, and Zelmite Mines is done. So we're 4 dungeons down. And, oh yeah, Moonflower Palace, I finished many parts ago. Yeah, Zelmite Mines done. So we just have these 2 left. And if I check you... the sphere here is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. If that wasn't bad enough. Ocean Roar Cave looks like a shit show right now. Oh yeah, Monster Transform Ride Pod. I don't think I got any of these. I think at this point in the game, I just gave up hope and was just trying to get to the end as quick as possible to unlock Finny Frenzy and then infinite money my way to happiness. Man, who knew in video games infinite money was the way to be happy? What else is here? Isn't there like a fishing goal? There's a fish goal. No sphere. There's Monster Transform. Hey, stand still. I can't hit a target that's standing still. That's how bad I am. So, Marco, how'd you get your Fs? Did you say didn't study or didn't care? Okay, I don't need that. I'd rather have an instrument than a weapon. Come on, give me the map. Or not the map, the egg. Give me the egg. Can't talk. Guess he's playing Fortnite again. When I die, I'll tell you. Let me guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Marco died. Hey, before you die, remember to save. I think we've established this already, but you should probably save. Oh, there's the egg. Thank you. Good. Thank God I leveled this thing up. Otherwise, this would be a nightmare. I died because I got greedy with looting. Oh, I hate that feeling. I know what it is, but I really hate it. It's happened to me plenty of times. Nice 2 damage, scrub. Fortnite is like Player Unknown Battleground. And I got the Fs because not studying was too busy with Persona 5. Didn't tell anyone about them, only Jelena knows. Hey, got the medals. What was left here? Fishing goal of, let's see, 48 centimeters. Didn't have any bandages, was on 2 HP left. Oh, now I remember my story. It was about filing for graduation. So basically, I'm at the point where I need to file for graduation. And I have until March 1st to do it. Oh, today's March 1st. But, on the college website, you have to apply for graduation. And in order to apply, you have to go there and you have to click on a link that should appear if you've met the requirements. And the link was not appearing for me. And apparently many other college students, even though they met the requirements. Reason being errors on their part. They just needed it, like, fixed. So I went to the student area to complain about it, asked them what's going on. They gave me a form to sign. I signed the form, and I applied. Then I went to my guidance counselor and told them the whole story. They said that there was also another issue with my transcript in a way. For some reason, my psychology class and physics class weren't really like covering the science requirement, even though they should. But she fixed it behind the scenes. A wonderful guidance counselor, really like her. And after that, she also told me to go visit the computer science department, because I'm majoring in computer science. And I have to... hang on, this one isn't working, probably. I'll try this one. Anyway, so I go there to talk to them. And I tell them I'm trying to apply for graduation. Could you just check to make sure I fit for everything? That's what my guidance counselor said. And she does her check. And it takes about 10 minutes for her to do the check. But then she's like, okay, I have good news and bad news. Oh, wait. Before she even does that, she's looking through my grades, because that's like how to write down. And she's saying, oh wow, you've been doing very well this semester. The past few semesters as well. Your parents must be very proud of your grades. And I'm thinking to myself, oh no, they're not. They are not. And I'm thinking really like, how can these grades be good? There's like a few A's, a few B pluses, like 2 B minuses, and like a C and a C plus. And the rest are either A or A minus, but I'm thinking like, how can that be good? Like, how is that good? It's like a 3.66 GPA. It might actually be like a 3.666 GPA. It might be close to that. I like to say I have a 3.666 GPA because it's very close. I have a 3.66. Might as well just tackle on that extra 6. But yeah, I really didn't think it was good at all, and neither do my parents. They don't think it's that good. It's like, give me an A, then that's pretty good. A minus, you're pushing it. B plus, come on, man. B minus, what are you doing? C or C plus? It's like, come on, you had the whole semester. What happened? Sorry, parents. Not all classes are A's, okay? Deal with it. You're sleeping outside tonight. I'm sorry, Dad. I tell them how some classes are a waste of time. They say I'm gonna get the belt, put a bunch of watches on it, then I'll really show you a waste of time. And that's when I stop talking. Yeah, none of these fucking lures are working. Unless I'm fishing in the wrong spot. But yeah, after that, she said, okay, so I have some bad news and good news. Which do you want first? And I wanted the bad news first. She's like, okay, well the bad news is There is no bad news. Congratulations, you're on your way to graduating this semester. All you have to do is pass your classes in this semester. I'm like, wow, it was that easy? I'm glad there was no issue. And she says how usually when students go up to her to check if they qualify for graduation, they're always either missing a class or they just don't have a good enough grade to pass. And it's really hilarious. She said how I was one of the few students who actually was very easy for her to mark up and check off for graduation. So yeah, that was my story. And I'm thinking like the whole time, well, I only have A's, B's, and 6 F's. It's alright, just get 6 A's and balance it out. Dude, these fish don't give a fuck. They're not coming to me. Don't you want to be captured and put on display until I discard you and destroy your life completely? Come on. Come on, just say goodbye to this existential life, and let me capture you and kill you. You know, you'll die, but you'll give me a medal while you die, so you'll live a pretty worthwhile life. You think your life is worthless? Oh man, if you're over 50 centimeters, you won't be worthless to me. These fish don't give a fuck. They're just not going for this. Like this should be working. I'm pretty sure all the lures, except the fork one, that only works for barren grains. But all of the lures should work for every single map. And I don't want to switch to the other fishing rod, because I put all my stats in this one. And the lure rod just catches bigger fish altogether. Yeah, I'm not catching anything. The game isn't being nice to me. So yeah, while in the computer science department, I just feel like I'm at a doctor's office, and the doctor is saying, "Wow, look at how big you've grown over the past few." It's like talking to a child. And I wasn't really sure if it was condescending. It sounded pretty genuine, but I'm just probably like overthinking it. And they really did think that I did pretty well. Oh yeah, nut. I'm nutty. I remember that. Oh, I actually wanted to delete that command, so then when you did it again, you'd say, "Where's the command?" And I'm like, oh, Twitch probably removed it. The fish aren't coming! What's going on? What am I using? I'm using the spinner. Alright, Google, help me out here. Ocean Roar Caves. Ocean's Roar Cave fishing. What do I got? There's a bunch of walkthroughs here, but nothing really. Let's see. There's a lot of Dark Cloud 1 fishing I see now. Nothing for fish. Let's see. Fish. No, it's just fish goals. I'll give you an electric wire. Yeah. Fish. Feed him the fish. Fish goal 50 centimeters or more. No, there's nothing here. I have 100 up hours in this game and I can't learn how to catch a fucking fish with a lure rod. I do movements with left joystick, but I can't find any fish. Help me, please. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing here. The fish aren't coming. Ugh, those fish just... they don't give a fuck. I thought this would be easy with how high the stats on my fishing rod are, but they don't care. It's not going. Come on. Been here for 10 minutes already. Just bite it. Something. Alright, this calls for a change of plan. Let's try this rod, see how things go. I think this was one of the lures to use here. Man, this rod is shit. Alright, once we see this go down, that means there's a fish. Any minute now. Yep. You ever just look at the ocean at night and think to yourself, what am I doing with my life? Oh, it's vibrating. God, this is small. This is insanely small. This has got to be like 30 centimeters. That's 48? There's no way that was 48. What? Okay. Okay. I would like to call bullshit on that. That doesn't seem right. What's next? Ride pod only. I have about 5 minutes left, so I might as well do something easy. Yeah, that's 4 I'll do. We're almost there. We're doing something. I want to die. I want to apologize to anyone who's watching this. No one watches this really on YouTube or anywhere. But if in about 1,000,000 years... You know what? I just remembered my story. I had another story that I wanted to say and I just now remembered it. Okay, but yeah, I want to apologize. In 1,000,000 years, if anyone watches this and was just yelling at the screen, used the fucking fishing rod, I'm sorry for not listening to you. You were correct. Anyway, now the story I remembered. Okay, so, in my lab class, I talked about the guy who didn't sign out and had his YouPorn email stuff there, but there's another story that happened in lab, and I actually remembered it this time. So, while in lab class, we had this lab where we were working with waves, and we basically had this, well, for like the part 4 of the lab, we had to hook up this device to our phone, and it basically worked like earphones, except it wasn't really like an earphone. It just goes into that plug, and then it projects the wave of any music that plays, and the other person uses like this little box as the receiver, and the wave has to go there. So we have to measure like how far until we just can't hear the music anymore. So my friend, the jack didn't fit into his phone, so I used my phone. He's like, alright, just find some song and play it. And here's what I did. I went on YouTube instantly, without question, when he said just pick a song and play it. I'm sorry for doing this, but I went on YouTube, typed in Titus Fantasy X soundtrack, went to the Blitzball soundtrack, and just started playing this, and he's just saying, what the hell am I listening to? He's like, I fucking hate you for turning this on. It's just, after about 40 seconds, he just said he didn't want to listen to it anymore. Understandable, really. And I said, fine, I'll listen to it. So yeah, one of my friends really hates me now because of Titus Fantasy X. I have exposed yet another to it. So yeah, that was the story. I remember it now. Titus Fantasy X in lab class. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, if you don't know what song I'm talking about from Titus Fantasy X, look up Blitz Off Titus Fantasy X, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorites. I still can't believe someone did that. Someone sat down and redid all of Final Fantasy X soundtracks with Titus laughing. This is when you know we've reached the peak of human intelligence, when something like this gets made. Here's a funny thing also, the person posted that on September 11th in 2000, I don't remember which year, but posted it on 2000 something on September 11th, so okay, dude. Funny enough, one of the comments I remember reading was, this is the worst thing to happen on September 11th. It's funny because it's been enough time where it's a joke, but it's also sad when you realize what really happened. I wonder if we'll ever know if it was an inside job or not. We probably won't. No one will ever tell us. We got the JFK files, and I don't think we found out anything from there. I remember reading what people thought the JFK files would really say, and what the real reason for Kennedy's head getting blown off would be. One person said, there is no gunman, his head just did that on its own.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Other people said that it could be one of the Secret Service guys accidentally shot Kennedy, and they covered it up, because Secret Service would have been seen as very terrible. Alright, your job is to defend the president. I blew his head off, sir. You had one job, man. You gotta admit, though, if that's true, those Secret Service guys are real bros. This dude accidentally killed the president. And he's like, we'll protect you, man. I mean, you won't work here, but no one will know that you accidentally did that. What a real bro that guy was, if it really did happen. Man, it just doesn't work here, does it? Accidentally. Yeah, just gonna go back to you. Exchange FP. Luck. Give me that luck. Minons, where are the Minons? Hopefully this works. I don't know what the size is for here. Maybe that's why the sizes are so low. It's because they expect you to catch low sizes. Except this one, 68? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey Mitch, yeah Marco? 48 centimeters. Do Jak and Daxter. Funny enough, I did actually stream Jak and Daxter. It was the second or first thing I streamed. Although that was when I first started streaming and the audio was very bad, the quality was very bad, and that's one of the deleted streams that no one will ever be able to see. So to answer, I could do Jak and Daxter if you want me to. But I have done it before. I started with Jak 1. Interestingly enough, I saw like 1 or 2 people come in, but no one ever said anything. They just saw the video quality and probably left, because they're like, new streamer, this guy's garbage, doesn't even realize his video output is all messed up. Same for the audio. The first half that I streamed, wow, 65. The first half that I streamed of Jak and Daxter, or like the first half of part 1, it was terrible. Like, the sound was so bad you couldn't even hear me. The video quality was so bad. Imagine looking at a video on YouTube at 144p. That's what it looked like. But yeah, if you want me to, I could do Jak and Daxter. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock now. I need to go get ready for college because I still have 1 class. Tomorrow, I'm free. And hopefully I'll be able to continue. More medals. By the way, nut. So yeah, that was... I'm glad I remembered my story with Titus Fantasy X. I'm glad I remembered it before the stream ended. Bye, Dad. Bye, Marco. Take care. And to everyone else who came, there was a lot of people who came here today. Thanks for coming. And, goodbye. Have a good day.